Imagine waking up in a world called the Great Wilderness, brutal, primal, and deadly. That's where Wade finds himself after transmigrating, and he's already in a life-or-death pinch. Alright, gather round. Let me tell you the wild tale of Wade in a misty lake at dawn. Young Wade, he's just staring. Staring like the water holds all the answers, or maybe like he's forgotten the question. His father's voice cuts through the quiet. Wade? Wade? What are you doing, son? Wade just blinks, dazed, lost somewhere deep inside. Silly boy, his dad chuckles, a warm sound. What are you staring at blankly? Finally, recognition flickers. Dad? His dad just laughs and pats him on his head. You silly boy, you don't even know your own dad anymore? Come on now. Help me pull in the net. Let's see today's haul. I'll show you some real skill later. Wade shakes off the fog. Okay. Coming. And oh, what a day it was. They pulled nets bursting with silver flashes, laughing till their sides ached. A jackpot catch. They feasted together on the bounty as the sun painted the sky in fiery oranges and purples, their little boat rocking gently. Pure, simple joy. Then, Wade spots it. A flash of impossible crimson beneath the surface. A red carp, he cries, eyes wide with wonder. Don't run away. And before his dad can shout a warning, splash, overboard he goes. But the dream curdles. HM? The fish is gone. Wade treads water, confused. Why are there no fish? Panic starts to claw. Why can't I move? The water feels thick as tar, heavy as stone. Damn it, totally can't move. Save me. Dad. He screams, the sound choked by the water. And jolt. He wakes. Not to a lake, but to rough rope biting into his wrists. Tied fast. A sneering voice cuts the air. Miss your dad now? It's Lai Tu, one of the grifters who duped him. Wade struggles. What are you doing to me? Lai Tu's laugh is cold. Hee hee. Master Zhang's still so clever. Tricked you into leading us, boy. But you? You're just bait. Bait to lure out the water monster. He gestures vaguely at the dark water surrounding their small boat. We're here keeping watch and you're still sleeping soundly? Wade's heart sinks like a stone. So it was just another dream, the words taste like ash. Because Wade's not entirely of this world, you see. Just a month ago, he woke up in this body. The boy who lived here before? Sickly, weak, died. Mother gone at birth, raised by a father he loved fiercely, a father who himself died of illness just 3 months back. Wade inherited the body, the memories, and this deep, aching grief that wasn't his, but felt like his own bones were carved from it. Memories of a past life, alone in a hospital bed with no visitors, felt distant and cold compared to the raw, inherited love for the father he'd never truly known. A month here, and he still didn't understand much except that this world had power. Warriors who could do impossible things. And every creature, plant, and beast? They could cultivate, grow stronger, evolve. Creatures like the one he was bait for. Suddenly Master Zhang hisses, here it comes. Lai Tu shrieks, water beast. Wade whips his head around. Cutting through the dark water, massive and terrifying, is a scaled nightmare bigger than any crocodile, circling the boat with predatory ease. Master Zhang's bravado cracks. Shit. Isn't a water beast supposed to be half a man's height? Lai Tu's voice climbs to a terrified screech, damn it. It's too big. It's coming right at us. Right at us. Zhang tries to stand firm, fists raised, pouring all his bluster into one desperate boast, at last. For this one instant. 10 years of diligent study went undetected. This punch. 10 years of power. One blow sends the environment reeling. Are you able to manage it? But the beast? It moves like lightning. A massive head, jaws like a cave, lunges. Crunch. Master Zhang vanishes. Gone. Just gone. Half the boat explodes into splinters. Lai Tu screams pure primal terror. Huh. Stunned. Can't die here. Can't die. In his blind panic, he sees Wade, the bait. He snatches a knife, stabs Wade's bound hands to make him bleed, and with a strength born of sheer terror, heaves Wade over the shattered side of the boat. Take him. Take the bait. Wade hits the cold water, the scent of his own blood thick in his nose. He sees the massive shadow turn, drawn by the crimson trail. Desperation gives him strength. Ignoring the pain, he wrenches his head down, teeth tearing at the rope binding his wrists. Snap. His hands are free, but the beast is closing in, slow, inevitable, following the blood. Exhaustion and cold seep into his bones. I already can't go on anymore, he gasps, the water filling his mouth. Then, a voice. Clear, warm, cutting through the murk. Wade? Silly kid, wake up. His father's voice. A sob escapes Wade. Dad, how good would it be if it was real? If it was real. That voice, that impossible warmth, sparks one last search. He kicks, flails, reaches. His hand closes around something solid. His father's hand, relief floods him. But it's wood. Just a piece of splintered wreckage from the shattered boat. The cruel illusion shatters a heartbeat before the real horror strikes. Jaws, vast and terrible, clamp onto his leg. Agony explodes. He's wrenched down into the suffocating darkness, the light of the surface dwindling to a distant pinprick. They reach the lake's murky bottom. The beast releases him, perhaps positioning him for the final bite. Wade drifts, broken, bleeding, the cold seeping into his soul. The image of his father's smile in the dream is the last thing in his mind. "I've tried my best, Dad," he thinks, the water muffling his silent words. "Sorry, really sorry." Above him, the monstrous head, jaws dripping silt and blood, opens wide for the killing bite. The darkness seems absolute. The end. But, just as those jaws begin to descend, a light blooms. Not from the surface, but from the depths themselves. Right above Wade's sinking body, an ancient cauldron materializes. It wasn't there a moment ago. It's massive, heavy-looking, forged from metal that seems older than time. And covering it, swirling, shifting patterns that make your eyes ache to follow them. Magical phrases, glowing with an inner light, float around it like ethereal fish weaving through the water. It hangs there, silent, immense, impossibly ancient, radiating a power that makes the very water tremble, right between Wade and the monster's gaping maw. That concludes Chapter 1. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe for more.